High performance coach Sean Butner, and we talk about topics that'll help you advance in your life and through personal development and high performance. Now today I wanted to talk about how to manage everything when you're starting a business, because I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but lately there's been a lot of my friends that I grew up with, friends that I've used to work with, that are starting businesses. I've had a lot of clients and a lot of intake calls in my coaching business of people that are looking to start their own things. And I think after a year of great uncertainty with the pandemic and a year of great reflection and not really kind of people realizing that maybe you can't rely on your employers to provide you with a job or steady income or to take care of you, or there's all these different factors I think that factor in. But bottom line is, more people are talking about starting businesses now because life's short and uncertain, and you might as well be doing something you love. You might as well be doing something that you can own, that you can put out there and create. So running and starting a business, especially if you're a new entrepreneur or haven't done it before, can be a whole bag of emotions. Okay, you can have hope for more abundance, for more freedom. You can have fear that you're going to fail, fear that you won't be able to provide for your families. You can have the exhilaration of taking control of your life, or dread of all the things you have to do because you don't know, and it's all kind of uncertain and new as you are challenged, right? And throughout the process, in the old I did business school, so I know how to read a financial statement, how marketing works, the high level things that operate in a business. But it's a different bag when you're the one in control. I think, or I realized too, having started my own business, that when you're the boss, you have to kind of just figure out things as you go, and there's no right or wrong answer, and that could be really scary, right? So many people, I think, having a very clear vision of what's in front of them, that it can be very, very overwhelming and daunting when it's up to you and you don't know, right? So as we talked about these big feelings, I think anyone can learn how to do a business plan. Anyone can learn how to acquire customers, to persuade, to do accounting, all the admin stuff, how to do the legal stuff to start and incorporate your business or create an LLC, all that stuff. I think there's enough resources out there for people to learn. But I also believe that if you're going to succeed in business, or in life in general, it all comes down to how are you managing those emotions. Because when we can live with full confidence in who we are, we can live with full confidence and joy in what we're doing, and we can be present and stick with the things that are uncomfortable, that are going to cause us to grow, stick with the things that'll help us really advance our lives, reach that level of abundance, reach that level of impact and fulfillment in our lives, that if we can manage that process, the emotional process, the process of making you the best you realizing your full potential, that's what's going to help you create the business. So whether you're starting a business or you're just trying to advance in your career, this is really going to help, right? So talked about the old world. Looking at my notes, live show, folks. And as always, you can always ask questions or comment below the video where you're watching this. But I have 5 questions to help you kind of, if you're in that starting a business and you're uncertain, or you're thinking about starting a business, 5 questions that might help you. And that is, are you clear on what you have to do each day in your business? Because like I was talking about before, when you don't, you can spend a lot of energy trying to figure it out, and then you're more easily distracted. And you do have enough of those days where you're not clear, the business fails. Not cool. So, second thing is, are you sleeping well enough? Are you eating properly? And are you moving your body every day? Because if you're not taking care of your body and you're constantly tired, it's going to be hard to get into action and be motivated as you go forward. Third thing is, how are you detecting and addressing things that scare you or avoid you in your business or your life? Because if you can't avoid, or if you can't confront the scary things, or you can't figure out that there's things that you are psychologically tricking yourself to avoid, you're not going to progress. You're going to let problems fester that could eventually sink your enterprise. So we don't want that. Next question is, what do you do? What do you and the business, need to focus on every day? So there's one thing about knowing what you got to do, and it's another thing on knowing what's the productive output for today. So are you focused on that? Are you able to knock out distractions and the like? And then finally, how can you lead more in your organization and the market? And this is how do you persuade? How do you get people to believe in you? How do you get people on board? How do you get people to follow you, to help you advance your goal, and to build a cool community as you're going about it, And these questions are loosely based on the Certified High Performance Coaching process. It's a process and a support system for people that might not have that in their lives. So if you're in the middle of starting a business and you need some extra help, go to seanbutler.com/coaching. You can fill out a free 1-hour strategy session application there, and we can go from there if you want to go through Certified High Performance. But if not, just going through these 5 questions will help you get in the game and help you really figure out where do I need help in advancing and becoming your full potential so you can show up and rock your business. So with that, if you get yourself right, the business gets right, guys. I hope you firmly do believe that as much as I do. And that said, I will talk to you tomorrow for Ask a Coach a Question. So if you have any questions on this topic, high performance, personal development, any of that, go to seanbutler.com/ask or comment below this video and I'll get that answered for you tomorrow. I want to highlight you guys because you guys rock, okay? That said, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.